Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're obviously working on the Bronco again. I've been nailing stuff off the list like nuts, guys. Like every day I've been working out here, just going hard on this thing. Like little things, a bunch of stuff I've been putting off for a long time. Like I'll show you guys what I've done. I've done a lot and I'm really excited. So I got 4 matching bolts. These actually thread into the floor. These 2 are like factory. They threaded right into their spot. And then these 2, they didn't have a nut behind them because they were destroyed. So they just go under to its own nut and bolt that I just have to put my wrench under the vehicle and hold the other side while I tighten them. But this is completely all done. Like completely, you just gotta push this forward. Completely functional passenger seat. Doesn't come up, and then when you hit this, bada bing, bada boom. Let your passengers in the back. You may have noticed, probably not, but I made this body mount cover. So when I put my new floor in, this is all new floor, I had to cut a circle to get to the body bolt, just like on the other side, that's factory. I made my own. It literally made this like so quick. Like I didn't really make it look good, but it's gonna be under a mat here in a second. So I figure that's perfect. It covers the hole up, we're all good. I went to my buddy's house, his name's Daryl, he's a beauty. He sold me a part for the Bronco. And when I was there, I figured out these 2 holes. There's 2 rubber plugs that go in them, and I think mine was 2 as far as I could remember. So I think I'm just gonna get 2 plugs, put them there. And then I painted this up, or this is all tight. Seatbelt's ready to roll. Console, I'm still having issues with. Don't really know what's going on there. I finally got mats just from Canadian Tire, like they're all season ones. I didn't want like crazy ones. Like there's some that have like a lip this high. It's like a freaking put your soup in there. I was like, nah, that's okay. So I got these ones. They're nice quality. They'll last forever in this thing's life. And I'd rather get these dirty than my brand new floor that I spent so long on. So that's why I got them now. And then this will just run, this one's here's the rear. So it'll just span the whole rear, which is perfect. Go all the way across. As far as I know, I haven't tested it yet, but it'll cover up all that stuff. You won't see my floor patches, although they look amazing. You won't see them. Also guys, another thing is I got premium gas in this jerry can. So my buddy Brom, another Bronco beauty who watches my videos, he told me to do that because if you don't, and normal gas with the ethanol sits in the carb, it'll make it like dirty and like that white crummy stuff. So since it's going to be sitting, I put premium in for now. When I'm driving it more, I'm not gonna put premium in. But for now, while it sits, it's good to have good gas in the tank. This is all ready to go. It's all hooked up. In a few minutes, guys, we're going to be pouring the gas in the tank for the first time. And that's like insane because it was on propane when I bought it. So I got all the tank components done and we're back here. We're gonna be throwing gas in. Before we do the gas thing, I want to put these in. So this is the rear. I'm just gonna throw it in, guys. Let's do it. Believe how good that turned out. Look at that. It just hides all my amazing welds. It's gonna keep dirt on it rather than on my floor. I've been taking my shoes off every time I go in there because I don't want to get my Bronco dirty. Like, because it's freaking brand new. Like, I don't like crumbing it up instantly. So maybe there's a few spots we cut around. I know you guys are like, Brandon, you're literally installed a floor mat and you're like the most hyped in the world. But you guys, you gotta understand, like this thing has never ever seen this type of like beautifulness since I've had it. So to put something in like this, that's a finishing touch. It feels crazy from where it was to now. It's like, I go back sometimes and I just look at like the pictures of it. It's just crazy. Like you guys see this now, you have no clue if you don't watch all the videos, what I've done to make this thing this good. The floor was toast. Like you guys, if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend going back and looking at it. It's just a crazy transformation. So to put that on with like a brand new floor, it's just wild to me. It doesn't take up the whole floor because this is very square where cars aren't usually like this. But it does take up enough to keep me happy. So I'll always step on these now instead of the actual floor. That way I can keep it a bit cleaner. But yeah, it looks really good. It kind of really cleans up the interior. Like kind of look here, like kind of see how it makes it just look pretty sharp, except for the massive hole. But it's another day. We're gonna do the other side. A little dark, but there it is. Driver's done. All right, this is the spare tire mount. Now, as you guys know, I have 35s on the old Sassy pants. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we're gonna definitely paint this up and throw it in there because it is a piece of it. Without it, there's just like bolts, so it looks weird. So we're definitely gonna put it in whether it works or not. Okay, I got my spare tire carrier all painted up. It's just drying right now. We are finally going to be moving on to putting gas in the tank and seeing if it starts. All right, guys, so it's a little bit scary, only because I've never put gas in this before, and I did the welds down here, so I hope those are all sealed. I did test them, brake clean and stuff in my other video, but pretty confident. Basically trial and error, guys. We'll see if there's some leaks, I'll stop pouring to fix whatever it is. If there's no leaks, we're in business. Caps off, and we're going to start pouring here. Wish me the best, guys. Don't see any leaks so far. Oh. Stop. Stop. You can hear it getting into the tank. I'm gonna have to take this filler neck back off and make sure all the holes are sealed. But it's very minimal, but don't want to pour any more in there. What it's leaking from it at that area. Well, that's not even tight. I didn't even tighten that. But it's not leaking there, so it leaks straight down.
It's a good thing we have cute kitties, though.
Been waiting to do this all week. Just failed miserably, so.
What? I just thought it would be good to have some real emotion in your videos.
It's not good. I don't want to do it. I'm starving. My Bronco I'm going to light it on fire. Okay, so I tightened some stuff up and I got a bungee cord kind of holding it, because then that way it's actually sitting at the right level where it would normally be. And now we got no leaks. Yeah, we got no leaks there. I tightened the first, I don't know why, I just completely forgot to tighten this back. Obviously the main back one there. Forgot to tighten that. These were tight, but not tight enough to seal. And now it seems to be good. I still don't see any leaks, but maybe something in the top here. Hypothetically, we should get gas through the line. Don't think I'm getting gas though, which is tough, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Because this thing usually fires up right away, so if it doesn't, that's usually because it's not getting gas. Like I could probably throw the Jerry in and she'd go, so go maybe tighten all my fuel lines, start there.
The next day.
So it's the next day since you guys saw me try to start the Bronco and stuff. And what I want you guys to realize is I really try to keep the videos positive and happy and stuff, but realistically, behind the scenes, this isn't easy. Doing a restoration like this is not easy. It's very difficult. I am by no means a professional mechanic. And sometimes this stuff it makes me upset. I was hungry too, so it makes me upset though, because I'm putting in new parts, I'm doing all this stuff. I was thinking all week, I'm like, oh, my Bronco's probably gonna be able to run if I put fuel in the tank, and then you get there and it doesn't. So there's obviously letdowns, and sometimes it's just tough. Just take a step back, I go inside for a bit, and I kind of just think about it, and then I come back out. But I just want you guys to know, like, it's not just a cakewalk for me, at least. Like, this stuff is frustrating sometimes. There's ups and downs, and I'm back today to figure it out. I went inside and I was like, that I really kind of just like got rattled for no reason because it's not that big of a deal. Now I just have to figure out, well, why there's no fuel getting to the carb. Finally got gas coming in here. I just popped this off and we do have gas. It just got to the carb after cranking it for a while. I started using the screwdriver there so I could watch the engine bay. It seems to be getting there. I checked all the lines, tightened everything. I went to the back, popped the line off. Gas was leaking everywhere, so that's a good sign. We finally got it here, but now the battery has seen 100 million cranks. So it finally just kind of died for now, so I'm just recharging it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be welding this now. Here it is, guys. Looking pretty good. As good as it's gonna get. Door fits perfect. This one was a bit different than the other one. It didn't want to sit as nice, but I kind of gripped it here. Just got it where I want it. I could easily move it in little spots, and then I could just kind of tack everything. And then I'm gonna grind it down, give it a nice coat over those welds, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna do some more, obviously, seal it all. It's gonna let it cool for a bit. While it's just like cooling down, I want to see if I can put the quarter panel skin on just as a light mock-up and see how close we are. That really changes the whole look of this thing. It's not perfectly on, it's a bit back. I need to get it forward more, but I have to do some trimming up in here to line that all up, but that's just a mock-up anyways. We're gonna try to fire the Bronco one more time, guys. Okay, with gas at the carb. Let's see what happens here. Excited. Key in. Let's go! Dude, she goes right away. Did you hear that? And that really fired up instantly. Yeah, it's alive! It's alive! Woo! Oh my god, guys, that's how you end a video on a good note. Bronco fired up right away once it got that gas in there, and it sounded really good. I don't have any coolant in it, so I don't want to run it for too long, so I just ran it for like 10 seconds. But oh my gosh, what a weight off my back. First time ever from the key with the gas in the tank in a drivable state, I'd say. The Bronco fired. And just like that, back on a positive note in this video. And that's gonna do it. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. We are hopefully going to be driving this thing soon. It sounded so good, it sounded healthy. I know it works, the gears work because I had it in the F-150 before. So we should be good to drive this thing soon, so make sure you stay tuned. Thank you all so much for watching. Support's awesome. When I make this video, I was at 3,970 subs, pushing 4,000, so I'm excited with that. Thank you all so much. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.